Hey friends, Kitty, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another Panty palette update. I have no idea what number this is, but you'll know by the title. But yeah, I'm just losing track at this point, honestly. And yeah, so I'm doing a Panty palette, and if you haven't seen any of these videos, I will link all my previous ones up above in the corner so you can see that. I also have a project pan on my channel, so if you want to check that out, I'll have that in the corner sometime here and stuff. And so the palette that I'm panning, if you missed all these updates, is the CARLI BYBEL and BH Cosmetics. This is their first edition palette. She has a deluxe palette with them, but this is her older palette, and I just really wanted to pan this year just because I'm not super in love with this, but I've been just loving like panning this and getting use out of it because it wasn't really a palette I gravitated towards. I gravitated towards it when I first got it, but then I kind of fell off it and I kind of wanted to use it up and stuff, which is kind of what I do. I like to use my palettes up. I don't really like to get rid of them, throw them away or anything like that. I just want to get use out of them for myself since I did spend the money on them, or since I was gifted them and stuff. So yeah, this is what my palette looks like at the current moment. We have a lot of shades already panned, used up, and then we have these 6 shades left. So we have 2 highlighters left and then just 4 regular shadows left. So these are the shadows we have left. I'll talk about that in the video, but I've been actually using this palette a lot this past month. I've been using it a ton. I've been just trying to use this and really get use out of it, and I do definitely have favorite shades in the palette, and I've been really gravitating towards certain shades in this palette, and I've just been having such a great time like panning this. I've really just hit a point where I'm just like, ooh, I'm having fun with this. Like, I was going through a point where it was just a chore using this, and then I kind of took a step back. I kind of used other palettes and kind of tried to mix them with this, and then I just found shades I loved and I found a way to use them where I was just like falling back, I guess, in love of it and able to pan more, of course. So yeah, we're past the halfway mark, so I'm really happy with my progress. We're hitting pan on a lot of shades. So yeah, I did already show you what my palette looks like right now, but I probably should backtrack and show you what it looked like last month. So yeah, this is what my palette looks like this month. We have made a little bit of progress, and I know last month I was kind of in like that point where I was like, I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know what's gonna happen and stuff like that. And now I feel like we're kind of at a good place with this palette. I feel like my progress is good. Like I said, this is what my palette is looking like. I've hit pan on a lot of those shades, which I'm very, very proud of. I'm really proud with the progress I've hit. I just had one more shade to hit pan on, but we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that today and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm really excited. So yeah, if you wanna see my panning, I guess, progress, you're in the right place. Just keep on watching. Okay, so we're gonna first start off with the top shade, of course. So this first shade is just like a mauve-y toned, I guess, like a lighter mauve color. I don't know, like a dusty rose color. I don't know what to call it. We have a decent sized pan on it, which I'm very happy with. We pretty much have the edges, and I feel like this I'm still working on. I don't use it every day, but I'm still working on to have a really good pan with this. And when I do a purple look, this is kind of my favorite color to use. I really like using this stuff. It's just a really nice like color to use, and I feel like if I use it a lot for more purple looks, I feel like I could use it up very quickly in the next update. Maybe within the next 1 or 2 months I could have that used up. Next to it we have that purple, and I just have a baby pan in it. It's a pretty decent pan, but it's just nothing like too extreme, and I actually never thought I would actually pan that shade, so I'm actually really proud of that progress because I just really love that I really was able to pan that and just even get a baby pan in that. So next we have the bronzy shade, and I have a baby pan in that. I will admit to having a baby pan in that as well. A lot of the pans are baby pan, and this one I'm really happy with the pan on this one. I think it is such a great pan. It's just that baby pan, like I said, but I'm really happy with where we are, and I know if I use that shade more this month, I know that I can probably have, you know, more of like a pan. We definitely, if we use it up more this next month, I know the pan can be extended, and I know that there could be more of that. Now I recently just hit pan on this coppery shade, which I love. I'm wearing this on my eyes today, and I just love this shade by itself and mixed in with colors, and this one was a hard to pan. These shades are, a lot of them are hard to pan just because they are very densely packed, so it's very hard to like get a very good pan out of these. It takes a while to get pans out of these just because they are very densely packed. You have to really pack them on. You have to really use them to be able to get them. And out of like a user standpoint, I love that about shadows when they are densely packed, because you know you're going to get a lot of use out of them, and you know you're going to be able to really use them and really get your money's worth out of them. awesome, but also it's kind of annoying when you just want to hit pan and then you're not getting anywhere. It's kind of frustrating, but you know, you get through it. And yeah, I'm really happy with that pan. It is a very, very baby. It's probably the babiest pan that I have, but I'm really happy with it. It's just a little baby and I love it. So next up, we have a pretty decent pan on this shade, which is another shade I didn't think I'd actually pan, which is surprising. And yeah, we have a pretty decent pan right there. Like, look at that. And we have like a little odd shaped pan, but we're really hitting pan with that, and I'm really getting use out of that shade, which I'm really happy with because I didn't think I would actually pan that shade. I don't know why, I just didn't really think I would pan it. I just didn't really see progress there to be done, but we did hit progress and I'm happy about that. So I'm really just trying to, even if I don't like a shade, to try to get at least hit pan on it. That's kind of my goal. So next we have this gold shade. It's kind of like the deeper gold shade, which I really like. I really love packing this onto the lid, and we have a pretty decent pan with that one. I could honestly see that one going within the next couple months as well. Maybe not the next 2, but maybe the next 3 or 4 months. I definitely think by the end of the project that one will definitely all be panned, and I think we have a pretty decent pan in that one. I like using that a lot. You never know, I could use it a lot this month and I could have it panned sooner than I think. Like, it could be panned in a month or 2, but I'm just really happy with the progress on that one, so I'm really happy about that. And yeah, so we've hit progress there. Okay, so the last one, haven't hit pan on, but I know that the design that's kind of on it is kind of going away, so I know that there will be progress on that one very soon, but there isn't yet. There might be a little bit of a dent in it, but there's no like progress quite yet. There's no like physical, like really good progress. It's just the design is disappearing, so I know we'll get there soon. I know we have a little bit ways to go. That one might be the last shade to like kind of disappear and everything, and it probably won't happen like right away, but I know that I'll keep working with this one. I like mixing that one because it is kind of dark, and even by itself I don't really like it on my lid. But yeah, I know there's like progress to be done, and I know I'm making good progress. We're kind of at the point where I'm kind of getting through those rough patches of the palette where I'm not really making progress, and we're getting there, we're getting somewhere. So yeah, now I'll talk about what I want to see happen. Of course, within the next update, I would love to have this panned. If not, like have barely anything left, that would be great. I think I'm gonna do more purple looks to do that. I'd also love to have a further pan on this one, as well as the dark color right there. And then I would love to have these, of course, further pan that have a further pan as well as that one, and hit like something in this, even if it is like just getting design more. I believe I said I didn't think I would hit pan on a couple of these shades. I just thought it would never happen, but it's gonna happen. But within the next update, of course, I would just love to be continuing my progress, continuing hitting pan, extending the pans on all these shades, and hitting pan on that very last one. I would love to hit pan on that within the next 1, 2, maybe 3 updates, which, you know, when I get back to school, it's gonna be hard for me to update, but I'm gonna try to update when I can, even if those updates are late or even if they're through Instagram. But I'll talk about that next month when we get closer to it. But yeah, I would love to just hit pan on all of these, extend pans, just be able to keep making progress. And I think if you keep making progress with your project, I think you're going in a good place, and I think you're in the right, you know, zone and stuff like that. So yeah, one more time, this is what my palette looks like. I'm definitely looking forward to hitting pan, using this more, which I'm super excited about. This is like my favorite palette to mix because I know I can't get a full look with just this palette, which that might annoy some people, but for me, I don't really care about that. I just always want to be making progress, so that's where we're at with that. And I feel like this is a very quick update. I kind of got right to the point, which is what I always love to do with my updates, because nobody wants to hear me ramble about nothing for like 20 minutes. No, thank you. So yeah, that's where my palette is at. I'm super excited to see where I go next with this palette, and I'm super excited to keep panning. I have been really into this palette, which I'm happy about because I am really getting use out of it. I know it'll be very like useful for me when I'm in school, well, when I'm back in school and stuff like that, and I'm not really using a ton of makeup, you know what I mean? Like, I like to just do an everyday look. I'll definitely film like a look when I get to that point. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this update. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and please comment down below what projects you're working on, and whether that's a project pan, a pan that palette, what palette are you panning, what projects are you in, like what are you panning? Let me know down below. Love to hear about that. Let me know how you use this palette as well. If you have any ideas of how I could create looks with it, if you have any ideas, let me know down below. I'd love to hear about them. And please subscribe if you haven't already, because if you haven't been to my channel within the last couple days, I am uploading every weekday on my channel, plus some Sundays when I do my buy or buy video. So I am uploading a lot, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss an upload, and also the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload, of course, and make sure you hit all uploads, by the way. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Happy panning to everyone's panning, and I hope you have a great day, night, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!